I'm very delighted, not only for the 3 points, but for the performance. I think today we played really, really well, and we dominated the game from the start until the end. We have this ambition, the ambition to try to stay in the race for the 4th place. Before my arrival, this target it seems very difficult to reach. But now, and I think after 5 months that we are working.
We've had an incredibly good week, we really have. We won last week, we won on Sunday, we won in midweek, which took out huge energy. You know, in truth, the last game you really want at the moment is to come and play Tottenham on the Sunday after, because you know, they're in good form. You know, and you would like to be prepared and prepare a bit, because the way they play can cause you problems.
We've spoken about it before, the on-field relationship with Harry Kane and what a great partnership you are, but he seemed to be particularly creative today in providing you with excellent opportunities.
I mean, every game. I feel I'm really enjoying playing with him, and obviously he gave me 2 assists today, and then next game I had to give him assists.
Well, we've looked at that partnership about 20 times this season, so for once, we're not going to do the analysis on that. We're going to look at another partnership within the Tottenham side in just a moment. But they were great today. They were really good.
Especially in the first half, I thought they were superb. It was understandable that West Ham took a little bit of time to get going in the game after the euphoria of Thursday night, you know, against Seville. But this partnership in midfield Tottenham have got now is blossoming. It's well balanced. They seem to be raising each other's games. Højbjerg and Bentancur both playing productive through the lines, cause West Ham a real problem. When you have high quality players at the top of the pitch, you've got to get the ball to them early, nice and quick. A little bit more care from Kane there, and Reguilon would be in. But this guy's elegant, he's classy, he makes the game look easy, and he plays the ball forward more often than not and quickly, and that's what you want, that's really what you need. But you notice the distances between each other. That's deliberate, that's worked upon. They've always got each other as an option, and it caused West Ham problems. What a ball from Harry Kane. The partnership these two have got, we've talked about many times, superb, great goal. And again, just all this in the first half, playing around the corners, nice and quick, sucking in Declan Rice and Souček, leaving that space for Kane to drop into, who was outstanding, by the way. Second half, West Ham sorted it out, actually, to be fair to them, but this is, again, another Son this time dropping in, and Kulusevski, who's turning out to be a terrific signing, trying to get in there. And this is the pair of them. First, look at the number of passes and touches they're getting. The confidence is growing. If these two can stay fit, it gives them a hell of an opportunity with the games they've got coming up, chappers.
And those examples there of how close they were to each other, giving each other the option, by always being there, if West Ham then come out to mark one of them, it creates space for one of their other one of the other Tottenham
There's
players.
always a dilemma in midfield. When you play one holding player, it becomes a bit predictable. When you've got two who drop in, then the midfield you're playing against doesn't know whether to come. And it took it took till the second half really for West Ham to sort it out. But with the quality they've got in Kane and Son and Kulusevski now, getting the ball to them early just makes them more productive. It makes them so much more difficult to play against.
Bentancur came in January. You're going to look at one of the summer signings who gets better by the week, it feels like.
Yeah, that's Christian Romero. You know, came in. He's only 23 years old. Came in for £42 million, and I've been really impressed with him all season. He missed a bit of the season with a hamstring injury. Today he was excellent, and up against a tough opponent, Antonio, and he you know, he thrived off it. I think he came off, you know, the duel all day. He won it, and Antonio ended up coming off in the end. But this is what I like about him. He's tough, he's solid, he's strong. He likes the battle, he doesn't shy away from it at all. He's brave enough to step in to try and win things in front. And I love this tackle. This is on Yarmolenko. Bang. Great timing. So we can, you know, 1v1 defending. You know, there's comparisons with Virgil van Dijk there. Upper body strength. Doesn't get beat much in a 1v1. And it just... I think that he's given Spurs something this season that they haven't had for a while. Here, he doesn't fall for the trick. Bit of upper body strength again. And a lot of Spurs attacks actually start from him with his composure because he's nice on the ball as well. So he can defend, and here he is, not panicking at all, playing out from the back. I think he's been a really good signing for Spurs, and he'll be a big player for them going forward.
That composure is huge, actually, isn't it, in that Tottenham back three? Because at times, Tottenham fans will tell you they haven't had that much composure.
Yeah, and I think they've missed someone like him, and he's come in and he's been brilliant. I think that, he can do both sides. He can defend and he can start attacks.
David Moyes said after us, and we heard him there in the post-match interview, we've had a good week. And actually, you know, we all know David Moyes. He's not one to get carried away by victories. He's not necessarily one to get carried away by defeats. In the greater context and where they are in the Europa League, they have had a decent week.
They've had a great week and they've had a brilliant season. They've punched well above their weight with the squad they've got and the money they've spent. I would personally, excuse me, if I was David Moyes now, I'd be channeling all my energy and making sure all my best players are fit for the Europa League games coming up against Lille.
Would you do that as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think that the league is what it is. They've had a good season, but I think for them now, you know, really trying to get somewhere in that is got to be the main priority for them.
It's what we did, chappers, at Fulham when we got to the final. In the quarter-finals and the semis especially, the game before, he made 8 or 9 changes.
Because the whole club buys into it. Yeah. You could see that the other night against Sevilla, and the fans buying into it. Everybody's on that journey.
And making memories. It could be one of the greatest seasons in their history.
Right, next.